So I'm shopping for a Ford Ranger. I sold my 2017 Ford F-150 last month, so we're looking for something a little smaller and a little less expensive. So I find this 2021 Ford Ranger Super Crew XLT at the same dealership I sold my truck back to, the F-150. And they're asking, here it is, $33,991. Not a bad deal, it seems like on the surface. 2021 XLT, $33,991. So I did some digging, like we should always do. I find out that in 2021, that same vehicle was selling for $30,315. That was the MSRP for a 2021 in 2021. So somehow, over the last 3 years, that vehicle has appreciated by $3,600. How is that possible? The vehicle now today is more expensive than it was new 3 years ago. So on average, a car's value decreases by 5% in the first 6 months, 15% in the first year, 20% in the first 2 years, and then 50% into the fourth to fifth years. Hope that makes sense. But somehow, this Ford Ranger has gone up in value in 3 years. So of course I said no, and I gave them the number, say, hey, what's going on here? How's this vehicle more expensive now than it was when it was selling? And they said, that's just the truck market, which I find still ridiculous. Then I come across this, 4 cars that cost more used than new. Let's continue. The Ford Bronco, it made a triumphant return in 2021 after 25 years being gone. This is a robust off-road SUV, was an instant sensation with orders pouring in faster than production could keep up. Then, even lightly used Broncos began commanding premium prices well above their original MSRP simply due to scarcity. So the 2024 Bronco now carries a price tag ranging between $39,000 and $90,000 depending on the package. And when you look at Carfax, they reveal a number of models between 2022 and 2023 selling at or near or even above the MSRP of a brand new one. For instance, a pre-owned 2023 Big Ben Edition is currently listed by Carfax and called a great value at $42,973. Meanwhile, a brand new 2024 Big Ben Edition Bronco is available for $39,630. A similar story with Toyota's revamped Sienna minivan in 2021. Families were eager to get their hands on one of these spacious family haulers. In fact, there was a wait list for them. Enter the used car market, where a 1-year-old Sienna was fetching prices at or above MSRP just to satisfy the pent-up demand. Now, according to Car and Driver, the Sienna emerged as the best-selling minivan of the year, with over 108,000 vehicles sold. That figure more than doubled the 42,000 sold the previous year, and obviously far surpassed the 76,000 that the Honda Odyssey had in the market. The completely redesigned 2021 received widespread acclaim, earning the title as top-ranked family minivan by Kelley Blue Book and being recognized as one of the 12 best family vehicles at all. Well, despite the 2024 Sienna starting at $37,685 for the LE base model, Carfax currently listing multiple 2023 models, the year before LEs, for a higher price, several priced at $39,995, one listed at just under $42,000. And now we move on to the Mercedes-Benz G-Class. The demand for this vehicle has consistently outpaced Mercedes' production capacity. As a result, low-mileage G-Wagons can easily fetch 6 figures, often rivaling or even surpassing the cost of a brand new model. While the 2024 model starts at $143,000, most gently used 2023 models on Carfax are currently listed selling well above $175,000, with the majority commanding prices exceeding $200,000. How is that possible? Last but not least, the Chevy Silverado 3500 diesel, which starts at $43,400, a prime example of what we're talking about here. A 2022 will cost you $65,000 or more. A brief Carfax search substantiates those claims, revealing many diesel packages listed in the high $60,000 range, even reaching into the $70,000 range. While it may seem counterintuitive, there are some key factors that continue to drive up demand and costs for second-hand rides. The main culprit, limited supply, failing to meet the appetite of consumers. Quote, when an especially hot model comes around, buyers will clamor for it. And if availability at dealerships is scarce, the market forces of supply and demand take over, and the used car market operates under the same principles as any other. Price is dictated by what consumers are willing to pay. When availability is limited on the newest, hottest rides, demand inevitably trickles into the pre-owned space. So it makes sense why some are willing to, and the dealerships are more than happy to, increase the price of a used vehicle no matter what the new price is. Suffice to say, I'm going to hold off on paying more for a 2021 used than what they were offering it when it was new. One more thing, if and when you are in the market for a new or used vehicle, you can check out quotes.everymandriver.com. It's a free search engine for the best prices being offered in your area from qualified dealerships. Select the make, model, and your zip code, and the zip code is key. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, expand that zip code. Be willing to travel a few miles to save a few hundred, possibly a few $1,000s on a new or used vehicle by visiting quotes.everymandriver.com. I hope you find what you're looking for. Today's video is brought to you by The Cold Plunge. Use discount code DAVE150 at checkout at thecoldplunge.com. Immediately save $150 off your purchase. That's DAVE150 at thecoldplunge.com. There's also a link below this video. One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up.